Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are diving into an essential topic for anyone looking to maintain a healthier diet: mercury levels in canned tuna. If tuna is a staple in your weekly meals, you'll definitely want to stick around for this important discussion. In this episode, we'll break down why mercury can pose a risk to your health, how it makes its way into tuna, and, perhaps most importantly, how you can make the best choices to reduce your exposure to this heavy metal. Tuna is a widely consumed and beloved food across the globe. It's easy to prepare, affordable, and packed with essential nutrients like high-quality proteins and omega-3 fatty acids. Whether you enjoy it in a quick sandwich on a busy day, add it to a fresh salad, or use it as a protein boost in your favorite pasta dish, tuna is a convenient and versatile option. However, not all canned tuna is the same when it comes to mercury content, and that's where informed decision-making becomes crucial. By understanding the differences between tuna species, such as skipjack, yellowfin, and albacore, you can still enjoy the many nutritional benefits of tuna while keeping your mercury intake under control. In this video, we'll walk you through how to identify the different types of tuna available, why it matters, and how to make the healthiest choices for you and your family. We'll also explore how mercury finds its way into our oceans and, eventually, into our food supply. And as a bonus, we'll share some simple yet effective strategies to minimize your overall exposure to mercury, including how to balance your seafood choices and regulate your weekly tuna consumption. If you find this information helpful, or if you know someone who might benefit from it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Here we focus on natural health solutions, home remedies, and nutrition tips to help you lead a healthier, more balanced life. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a wealth of information on how to improve your well-being using simple and natural methods. So, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Now let's get comfortable, stay focused, and dive into the fascinating world of mercury in tuna. What it is, why it's a concern, and how it makes its way into our food. Let's get started. What is mercury and why should we be careful with it? Mercury is a heavy metal that exists naturally in our environment. It has always been present in small quantities. However, due to factors such as industrial pollution, the burning of fossil fuels, and other human activities, mercury concentrations in the air, soil, and water have increased. This means that oceans and other bodies of water are receiving more mercury than ever. Once this mercury reaches aquatic ecosystems, it undergoes a transformation. Tiny microorganisms in the water convert mercury into a more toxic form called methylmercury. Methylmercury is unique because it accumulates in marine life. When the smallest organisms ingest it or absorb it from the water, they may contain minimal amounts in their bodies. However, as larger fish eat the smaller ones, mercury moves up the food chain through a process known as bioaccumulation. Essentially, larger fish accumulate higher concentrations because they consume multiple smaller fish, each containing mercury. That is why large and long-lived fish, such as certain species of tuna, are more likely to have high mercury levels. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, some large predator fish can have mercury levels up to 10 times higher than smaller fish. But what does this mean for human health? Health risks of mercury exposure. Methylmercury is particularly problematic due to its effects on the central nervous system. In adults, excessive exposure can lead to neurological symptoms such as tingling sensations, vision or hearing problems, and coordination difficulties. However, the greatest risk occurs in developing brains, particularly in fetuses and young children. High exposure during pregnancy or childhood can cause cognitive issues, developmental delays, and other neurological problems. Many public health organizations, including the World Health Organization (WHO) and the FDA, do not recommend eliminating fish from the diet entirely. After all, fish is an excellent source of essential nutrients. However, they do emphasize moderation and awareness. By focusing on species known to have lower mercury levels, you can still benefit from omega-3s and high-quality fish proteins while minimizing mercury-related risks. Understanding tuna species and mercury levels. The global tuna market includes several species that differ in size, lifespan, and mercury accumulation rates. If you've ever picked up a can labeled light tuna, or simply tuna, you might not realize that these terms refer to entirely different fish species. This labeling is important as it directly correlates with mercury content. Here's a breakdown of the most common canned tuna varieties. Skipjack tuna, Katsuonis palamis. Often labeled simply as tuna on cans. Smaller in size with a shorter lifespan of about 2 to 3 years, meaning less time to accumulate mercury. Occupies a lower position in the marine food chain. According to the FDA, skipjack tuna has an average mercury concentration of about 0.12 parts per million ppm, relatively low compared to other species. If you frequently consume tuna, this is generally considered the safest option in terms of mercury content. Yellowfin tuna, Thunnus albicores, often labeled as light tuna, can live 7 to 10 years and grow significantly larger than skipjack, allowing for more mercury accumulation. Has an average mercury concentration of 0.35 ppm, significantly higher than skipjack. Moderate consumption about once a week is considered acceptable. Albacore tuna, Thunnus allelunga, often labeled as white tuna, known for its lighter color and milder flavor, can contain mercury levels of 0.50 ppm or higher, making it one of the highest in mercury among common canned tuna varieties. The FDA and EPA recommend limiting albacore tuna intake more strictly than skipjack to minimize mercury exposure. Recognizing these differences can help you make better choices when shopping for canned tuna. Practical tips for buying canned tuna. When selecting canned tuna at the store, keep the following in mind. Read labels carefully. If the can simply says tuna, it's likely skipjack, which is the safer choice. Light tuna may include yellowfin, so check further details. White tuna, or albacore, has the highest mercury content. Check the ingredient list. Some brands mix different tuna species in their light tuna cans, so verifying the ingredients can help clarify what you're buying. Visit the manufacturer's website. Many companies provide detailed information about their tuna sources and mercury levels. Reducing mercury exposure while enjoying tuna. If you want to keep mercury levels in check while still enjoying tuna, consider these strategies. Alternate with low-mercury fish. Try salmon, sardines, mackerel, or trout. Limit frequency. The FDA suggests consuming light tuna no more than 2 to 3 times a week, while albacore should be limited to once a week. Monitor serving sizes. A typical meal is about 4 ounces, 113 grams, of fish per adult. Final thoughts. Tuna remains a nutritious and convenient food, providing high-quality protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential vitamins. The key is to balance these benefits with an awareness of mercury exposure. By choosing skipjack more often, consuming yellowfin in moderation, and reserving albacore for occasional meals, you can continue to enjoy tuna safely. Adding variety with other low-mercury fish can further support a healthy diet. Making informed decisions ensures you get the best of both worlds. Nutrition without unnecessary risks. Stay mindful of your choices and enjoy your meals with confidence.